Somehow the massage I got from that big bastard didn't do me a lot of good. I don't suppose you have a horse hidden around here.
A horse?
Any word about your boy, Radzig?
Nothing yet.
Let's hope he hasn't done anything rash. Wouldn't surprise me, given the balls that he has. Now, I wonder where he might have got those from.
Don't start, Hanush.
I'm sorry, sir. This fellow...
Henry!
Father?
I told you he had balls.
Well, I see that you haven't been idle, and we'll certainly need to have a talk later, but not quite so publicly. It looks like you have plenty to tell us. What happened?
I got a bit tied up at Vranyig. But now I know what they're planning.
What's being planned? And who's planning it? Spit it out!
There's no longer any doubt about it. It's that Hungarian noble you were hosting on the same day Sigismund pillaged Skalit.
Sir
Toth and his people. Everything fits. They're the ones making the counterfeit money and using it to hire mercenaries from all around.
But what the fuck is he after?
I can tell you exactly, and you won't like it. I had quite a long talk with him.
What?
When I was trying to get into his camp, I was taken captive. We had a bit of a
What?
I suppose he thought he didn't need to keep it secret any longer. I'm not all that surprised.
Why not?
What's that bastard?
He's in the service of Sigismund. He wants to destroy King Wenceslas' allies. He's gathered a very large force. I'm honestly not sure if we can defeat them. And he knows no...
That fucking cunt!
How many men has he got?
More than 100, I'd say.
And how secure is their camp?
It's an old abandoned fortress on a hill above Sasau. It's inaccessible from 3 sides, surrounded by a timber palisade.
Bastard! I'll crush that rabbit.
That's easy to say, old friend. It seems Toth isn't taking...
Together with Divish, we can muster enough men. And we can all see there's no time to waste. That bastard...
Undoubtedly. We have to take them by surprise. It would be best to attack tomorrow night. We can't...
That's what I like to hear, Radzig.
Henry, I want you to get yourself fixed up and then go straight to Sir Divish of Talmberg. Tell him to assemble all the able-bodied men he can and...
Yes, sir.
Finally, a chance to show I'm not carrying a sword just for ornament.
What is it, Henry? Is there something else?
The
I see. And...
Zbyszek is from Skalitz. He helped me escape captivity and save my life.
Indeed. Well, Zbyszek, if you saved my son's life, I'm grateful to you. As a token of my gratitude, please
Thank you, sir.
And under the circumstances, we won't ask.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Henry. God be with you.
Henry.
Get a good meal inside you and get those wounds tended to. You look wretched. And if you need equipment or armor, tell Bernard. He'll give you what you need.
Yes, my lord.
No more, my lord. I'm your father. I swear, Hal, I planned to tell you. I'm sorry Istvan, of all people, beat me to it. But now we have more urgent matters to deal with. Later we'll have time to talk about it. What do you say?
As you wish, my lord. Father.
Good. Now go to Divish as quickly as you can, son.
Awake already? I hope you've had a good rest after all you've been through. You might need it. We got work to do tonight, so get up and get going to talk.
Can I, Thank you. I have to go and see Sir Divish right away. Otherwise they won't get to Vranyuk in time.
Welcome. Hey! Wait a moment.
Sir, I bring an urgent message from my father, from Sir Radzig and Hanush.
I take it you've heard. What does your father want from me?
I found out who's behind all the unrest in the region, and Father and Hanush have decided to put an end to it all.
What? So who is responsible for all our recent troubles?
You may have met him, Istvan Toth.
No, I haven't met him. But Sir Radzig said he'd been here to visit before the raid. I don't suppose that's a coincidence. What kind of man is he? What is he after?
He's in the service of King Sigismund, and he's fighting the nobility who support King Wenceslas. They've amassed quite a force at the old stronghold above Sasau, and they're planning to attack very soon. Father and Hanush have decided to move first and destroy him before he's prepared.
Oh. When? And how?
Tonight. They send word for you to muster your men and rendezvous with them at Vranyuk.
This is madness.
Maybe it is. But I fear that Radzig and Hanush are right. The sooner we cure this pestilence, the better.
Very well, sir. As you command.
Will you be coming with us?
Yes, sir. I have some scores.
Divish. I see you don't want to miss the show.
You didn't expect me to leave all the glory to you.
Never. We wouldn't dream of starting without you.
What news? Did you parley with them?
We did.
And what was the outcome?
Not quite what we hoped for. Radzig wanted to go parley with him in person. Fortunately, I talked him out of it.
It seems that this will not be resolved without a battle.
Bloody good thing, too. Finally, we'll have some proper entertainment in the countryside.
Fortunately, my son here showed immense daring and made his way into the lion's den to spy on them.
Tell us what you saw, lad.
What do you want to know?
Well, let's start with how well fought.
The outer palisade goes right around the whole camp. On a small hill inside it, there's a half-demolished farmhouse that's ringed by another palisade. That's what...
Can you tell us how many tents there are and how they're arranged?
There might be 50. Maybe three.
And the men? How many?
Quite a few.
Huh. We don't number much more than that.
We do outnumber them, though, even if only by a few men. And our men are well armed and disciplined. The foe...
From what I've seen, it's best to attack from our direction. How does it look?
The east side is all rocks, so no hope of launching a major assault from there. It's where they throw all their waste. The heap's already so high it's almost to the top of the palisade.
Now that is interesting. The ramparts are long. If there are as many of them as we think, they can hardly keep watch over the entire length. Attack with full force at the gate, and they won't have enough men at the rear.
That's an excellent strategy. But then I'd expect no less from you.
If we cause an enormous uproar at the same time, they won't know what's hit them.
Uproar?
You said they have tents there?
Yes, sir.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, tents usually burn rather well. And we have quite a few archers.
You don't do things by halves, Divish.
So, I believe we have a plan. Robard will take 10 men and sneak to the rear of the fortifications. There's an entry point, but you must remain hidden.
I will do my best, sir.
That shouldn't be too hard. They'll have other things to worry about. The rest of us will launch a frontal assault. Rain burning arrows on them, and then attack.
Those bastards won't know which way to turn.
At that point, Robard and his squad will strike from the rear.
I think it's a good plan.
God be with you, my friends.
We'll wipe those whore sons off the face of the earth.
Listen up now. We are about to meet the rabble that have been trying to hurt us. Pillaging, killing, raping, and generally being a thorn in our side for long enough. They may be hiding behind a stockade, but they are still a pack of curs who are no match for men like you. And tonight, we are going to festoon these trees with corpses. First, we will set fire to their little hornet's nest. Then we'll keep them busy by the gate. And when we've made it nice and hot for them, Sir Robard and his men will pounce on them from the rear. And we will hack them to pieces. Have you got it? Yes, sir! Good. Now, when we reach the ramparts, the archers will cover the men climbing it, and the men with the battering ram. Any of these fuckers foolish enough to stick his head outside the stockade is to lose it at once. Understood? Yes, sir! Glad to hear it. Now, let's do it! Forward! Archers, fire! Let them fly! Forward! Take cover from their arrows!
Henry! Go with the men and flush out anyone left around the tents so they don't creep up on us from behind. You men, over there, go with him. The rest of you, form up and go to the top gate.
Where's that Hungarian bastard? Why isn't he here? Don't tell me no one was in command!
It does rather look that way, Hanush.
Henry, where's Toth? You said he was here.
He definitely was, sir. I've got the cuts and bruises to show for it.
We have to find out where he slithered off to. Look for clues. Anything that will tell us what he's doing.
There's something over.
Sir, this was all I could find.
A letter? What does it say, Radzig?
Alongside hunting, drinking, and swordplay, you might find time for a little study, old man. In the courts of Prague, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can read nowadays.
Yes, well, here in the countryside, we don't give a tinker's curse about such things. That's what I've got a scribe for, anyway. Now, what does the damn thing say?
It appears to be written by Toth, but it doesn't say to whom. It says everything is going according to plan, and the castle should soon be taken.
Castle? What castle? What does he need a castle for?
Sir, we took this one alive. And it seems he's not just some ordinary spear carrier.
Where's that rat Toth? Where did he go? Speak, damn you!
He's thwarted you again, hasn't he?
If you play your cards right, you might come out of this in one piece. Where is your lord? He was here yesterday, wasn't he?
Come now, sir. We both know where I will end up. My lord is gone. He took most of the men and left.
Where has he gone? What is he planning? He writes here about taking some castle. Which castle?
Oh, some nearby castle. Left completely unguarded. Now I wonder where it could be.
What are you saying, you horse son?
Talmberg. Did he go to Talmberg?
You'll never get him. You'll never get...
What? Were you planning on sending him to some monastery to become a monk? I believe we have some work to do, Sir Divish, do we not? Mount up, gentlemen. We don't have any time to waste.
Halt! Who goes there? Greetings. We were ambushed. We need assistance. We have wounded men here. Open the gate. The Lord be praised. Here! Come on! Come on!
Lady Stephanie, I really don't think we should...
My lady.
Faster, man! Come on, faster!
My men are gravely wounded. Without treatment, I'm afraid they won't live to see morning.
Hiya! Hiya!
Not to worry. We'll take care of them.
My lady, you have my uttermost gratitude. May God reward you for your kindness.
Every Christian should help his neighbor in his hour of need.
True. Especially now, when treachery and deception surround us on all sides.
Get out of the way!
The devil lurks in the shadows.
Come on!
And one fears taking a guest into his house.
Signal the others. Yes, sir.
Oh no. We're too late.
Quickly! Follow me!
Smash them!
Secure the outer bailey! Take it! Those bastards have shut us in here! We have to open the gate! The first one inside the castle gets 6 score groschen! Break through! Quick, before they regroup! There's no time to waste! We have to get into the castle! Lift the portcullis! There's not enough of a team!
Come out, you rat! Come out and fight like a man! I don't think so. I like it better right here. But you'd rather hide behind my wife like some mangy whelp? I could just as easily cut her throat. I have hostages enough, and strong walls to protect me. Bring him here. Radzig? What do you want, you viper? Let me think. Actually, there's nothing I want from you. Except maybe to see you all die. Fire! Burn it down!
Christ. Are you all right?
I'll live. But I don't think I'll be wielding a sword for a while.
Oh, we have men enough for sword wielding. The good Lord is harder to come by.
How the hell did they get Radzig? I didn't make it to the gate.
He was charging against reinforcements from the castle.
We have to save Sir my father, somehow.
And we have to save my wife. And get our home back.
My friend, I think you know as well as I, we have to lay siege.
No. No, that is our last resort. We have to try all our other options.
Sir, if a few men could scale the western wall after dark, maybe they could get inside, free the hostages, and open the gate. That is, if they're holding them in the courtyard, as we've always done.
Well, that's a big if. What if they're seen and they can't raise the portcullis quietly?
Sir Hanush, if we can save just one hostage.
It's a perilous undertaking. Who would you send?
I'll go.
Then let us make ready.
Ses gelmiyormuş. Niye söylemiyorsunuz?
I better get ready for the night raid. Some light clothing would be best. Dark colors. I'm ready.
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Good luck, then.
If any of you are having second thoughts, this is your last chance to speak. Very well. So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the bailey by the stables.
What if they're in their tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night. Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
I'll see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
Haydi bakalım. Bana. Çok titiz oynamam lazım.
This will be something. They'll be telling stories about this for years. We'll be legends. Unless we fuck it up. Then Ishtar will be telling the stories and the joke will be on us.
Hey!
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for? What are they waiting for?
How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Fuck.
Well,
The alarm's been sounded.
The pig turns up willingly for the slot.
Ya.
This
Ulan.
Fuck. The alarm's been sounded.
Had enough of life, have you?
Oğlum nasıl şey yaptı ya? Of. Yaptım lan. Bu sefer gittim diğerini öldürdüm.
Hey, who's that?
Arıyorum da yok ya. Çer.
All it takes is for one man to go for a piss and he'll see us.
Hançer yok mu ya? Bana hançer lazım. Demek ne? Sen gitmeyek diye sen de burayı mı kapattın?
Hey, who's there?
Bir git lan. Sene ya.
What was that noise?
Where's Sir Radzik and Lady Stephanie?
Where?
Farewell.
Damn it all. We'll have to go back empty-handed. I really thought we could pull it off.
We're not going anywhere. Not without my father and Lady Stephanie.
And how are we meant to find them? They're not in the state.
Yes, we can't leave them in toffs.
It was hard enough getting this far, but going inside is madness. What good will it do?
Then we mustn't get caught.
Listen, Hal, I can appreciate your stubbornness, usually. But this could cost us our heads. At least we saved those other people.
I told you, I'm not leaving here without...
If you're determined to be a stubborn ox, go right ahead. I suppose you might as well look for your sword while you're at it. No point leaving the job.
Save your speeches. Are you going to help?
If you want to get yourself killed, you can do it alone. But before you go raising bloody mayhem, give us time to get out.
Come on then. Let's get the fuck out of here before they catch us.
Gorva! Fuck my ass! Ahem! I'm not
have to carry him out of here right now.
Seriously!
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Run, for Christ's sake, and don't shake me so much!
Over!
If you don't get a move on, they'll stab you in the back right under my nose. Get over here! Faster!
Alarm! Over here!
Run, for Christ's sake, and don't shake me so
Raise
much!
the alarm! Watch out!
This isn't very
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True. The shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
If pigs had wings... I know it...
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders. And we can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where is Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon as...
Bring him to me. Let's not waste time.
Sir Divish.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir. I understand that.
You are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with the preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
Nasıl başaramadık ya?
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here, when you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleet.
They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded.
The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master builder?
I heard.
And what did you make of it?
He'll manage. He was in charge of the whole Skalitz mine works, so what's one
But, if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't...
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet...
How you... Well, I am... Is...
Bunları geç, öylesine şey yapıyorum. Belki görev çıkar diye de.
Toth is... Good luck then.
God be with you, lad.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. I'll never manage it.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know.
Actually, Conrad Kieser came to Sasso recently. If you could get...
Conrad Kieser?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege. He even took part in the siege and...
All right.
Thank you, Henry. Good luck, then.
Sure nerds. Sir Davish. Oğlum görevler niye bu kadar uzun? Neyse şu C ile E'ye gidelim de.
Yeah. Yeah.
Halkın amına koyayım ya.
God be with you, lad. What can I...
Sir, I met the... How are... So, for now. It was a pleasure...
I hope I can be of help.
How are we doing with...
Who wants to know? One of their...
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of. Yes, I've heard something like...
Oh, I'll say.
Fine.
Hey, Henry's come to...
I brought you some meat.
Stack it over here. What's going on? You said you were bringing meat.
Do we have any beer?
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone and we've...
That's bad news.
Don't I know? And the lads...
I brought you some meat.
Stack it over here.
Evet tamam. Ha, 200'e tamamlamam lazım. Tamam.
What's going on? God
Bu
be with you.
sikerim belanı senin. Bas. Evet dostlar, videoyu burada sonlandıracağım. Bir sonraki görevlerde görüşmek üzere. Şimdilik kendinize iyi bakın. Sağlıcakla kalın.